Hey, it's who I hope is your favorite chairman, but I doubt it since I don't have too many fans yet. But I wasn't expecting to make a video this close to Christmas still. I thought, oh, I'll take some time off. I already did 2 Christmas videos. But then 2 things happened. One, I met my longtime friend's girlfriend for the first time, having not known me. This wasn't set up. Having not known me, never met me before, the other day we did lunch, brought me a disabled Santa Claus. And also my buddy, he didn't know that I had already made a video about this topic. And she was like, would your buddy be offended if I bought him this? And he was like, no, he'd love it. He'd probably be mad if you didn't buy it. And I also got this gift that I don't know where my aunt found it, because it's at least 22 years old. It's a Chris Jericho Christmas bulb. But I have a little bit of a history with Chris Jericho. I'm like a semi-recovering wrestling fan, I guess, where I almost never watch it anymore, but I still follow it through the websites and will watch something if I hear something's good. But when Chris Jericho had one of his comebacks, and I know this is gaining me a lot of fans, wrestling talk, but when Chris Jericho had one of his comebacks, he feuded with this guy AJ Styles, and the match was awful. And I wrote, Chris Jericho is the McRib of pro wrestling. You think you miss him when he's gone, but when he's back, he's just not as good as you remember. And he blocked me, which I'm not saying I didn't deserve to be blocked, but that dude's a millionaire, and he blocked me. Getting back to the disabled Santa, I also thought about it more and thought that I needed to add an addendum to this. It's, when it comes to disabled Santa, I think that's 100% fine, but I also think, there shouldn't be a specific form of Santa, really. I mean, the Tooth Fairy, not only do you not have an idea of what the Tooth Fairy is supposed to look like, you don't even know if it's like a man or a woman or what their purpose, how much money they're supposed to give. For example, when I was in first grade, the kid next to me on the bus, his Tooth Fairy gave him $5, and my Tooth Fairy only gave me $1. How come he got more? Nobody's like, oh man, the Tooth Fairy's this race or that race, or gives you this amount of money. And if you're going to tell me, oh, well, that's not a religious thing, it's not attached to a religious holiday or whatever. Well, the Easter Bunny doesn't even have genitals. I'm assuming it's like a 6 foot tall, male rabbit, but I don't know, and it doesn't talk when you go visit it. So I have no idea what color or race the bunny's supposed to be. So to me, I just wanted to further state that there's nothing wrong with the disabled Santa, and depending on when you grew up, the Tooth Fairy could look like the fairy from Pinocchio, or you might think it's The Rock or the Cable Guy, as they both played Tooth Fairies. I also believe, I can't remember the name of that African American lady. Aisha Tyler. I believe she played a Tooth Fairy one time. So you have you can't get much different than Larry the Cable Guy and The Rock, and they both played the Tooth Fairy. I feel like I had more I wanted to talk about, but I can't remember what it is. And since I don't edit these, that's gonna all stay in here. I know what it was. Happy Boxing Day. I was disabled boxing champion, but everybody else only had one arm, so they put me in the wrong wheelchair disabled boxing champion league. And I thought of one more thing. My friend, the one that his girlfriend brought me this wheelchair Santa here. Back 20 years ago or so, he used to work at the Mattress Warehouse, and it was near my house, so he would sometimes swing by and grab me, right? We would just sit there, eat lunch, and BS. So they just had gotten a new carpet in this store, and my mom brought us lunch, and I accidentally ran over a ketchup packet in my chair, and the thing exploded and got ketchup everywhere. First, my buddy tries to put oven cleaner on it because the guy that was the regular salesman there had oven cleaner, I think, to like clean the microwave or something. I'm like, dude, I'm surprised that didn't eat acid. Like, the acid didn't eat through the carpet. Like, that's made to clean metal and stuff. So my buddy's like, well, go to the 7-Eleven, and if you see something there that you think will take the stain out, feel free to buy it. So I buy Shout Laundry, and we like squirt and squirt and squirt on the stain, and it doesn't seem to be coming off. And so we call the customer service line, and we're like, hey, we squirted Shout Laundry on this ketchup spot, and we're having trouble getting it out. Should we have done that? And she's like, Shout Laundry on carpet? No! It'll take the dye right out of it. Anyway, sorry for my ramblings, but you know it's what I do if you watch me regularly. Have a sparkling day. Happy Kwanzaa. Did I forget that one? One of the days in Kwanzaa is like clean up something in your community and make it better. And that seems like something everybody should do. I have no idea what day that is, but I don't know, something to think about. Have a sparkling day, everybody. Bye-bye.